Hello to everyone, guys. This is going to be a very short stream as my day today is super fucked up. So yeah, I'm just gonna share it on Twitter. Where is this? Where is this on Twitter? Hold on, I'm just sharing. Hold on, guys. Sorry, I'm kinda having a hard time with this. Just a second. Alright, there it is. Okay, I'm sharing it on Twitter, so yeah. Alright. Sorry if I'm a bit today, very busy day. Tonight I'm gonna do Eagle FC stream, I guess. So yeah, gonna do predictions, gonna do stuff. And now let's go with PFL Challenger. I will go first with the analysis of Scotty Stockman versus Brian Zurcher. And Scotty Stockman is riding a score of 3-1-0. Just to check the odds for this fight. Well, looking back at the odds, it seems Brian Zurcher is the underdog, as expected. From what I've seen, Scotty Stockman 3-1-0 and 5'9", fighting out of Ashland, Oregon. In his pro career, he had competed at boxing. I completely forgot that he fought at Valor Fighting Challenge 83, where he defeated Archer Volkotise and Joseph Yeshua, lost to Geraldo Monte, vulnerable to submissions, as expected. And now he is going to meet Brian Zurcher, 200, 25 years of age, 5'10", Nevada fighter. And this guy defeated Aaron Vida and Tyler Hinton. I've only seen his match against Tyler Hinton. This triangle choke was epic, and the truth is that Scotty Stockman cannot offer the greatest submission defense. So unfortunately, Bookie won't let me pick that option, or maybe will. Over, under, fight doesn't go the decision. I really like that odd. Brian Zerkner versus Scotty Stockman. The fight will not go the distance. Minus 140. I really like that because I really like that because I do believe there is a chance for that. If I must pick a side, I'd risk with underdog Zerkner for, I believe, plus 165. I think he is plus 165. Yeah, because of his submission game. So that's, unfortunately, Bookie won't let me that, but it depends where you live. Doggy on Lee gonna meet Boston Salmon. Boston Salmon, boom, 730, 5'9", 72.5 inches, fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, Hawaiian native. And this guy actually took part in UFC outings where he lost to Khalid Taha and Randy Costa, being knocked out in both fights in round one. Also, he defeated Ricky Tercios, but then in the UFC, he was having a hard time. He was having a hard run. At RFA, he was very dominant, knocking out people. And against Sean West, he suffered an illegal knee at LFA 84. So now going to meet Dogyan Lee, 840. Dogyan Lee, 5'10", 69 inches of reach. And Boston Salmon is going to have 3.5 inches of reach advantage. But Dogyan Lee, this loss to Ali Al-Qaisi, who I don't consider the greatest fighter in the world. He defeated Rolando Day, Alexander Chitoran, and these other fights I haven't watched. He lost to Mark Striegel via guillotine choke. Oh man, this fight is so hard to pick for me. I do believe, even odds as expected, this is a pick and fight. But I would pick against Salmon if I can. Over 2.5 works. Lee versus Salmon over 2.5 for plus 115. If I must pick a side, then Lee for how much is Lee? No, minus 115. It's a pick'em. leave for a minus 115. I think like Salmon doesn't have what it takes to defeat him. Next fight, Edwin Cooper Jr. versus Troy Lamson. Edwin Cooper Jr. riding on a score of 5-1-0. 6'1" out of Albuquerque, New Mexico. Jackson Wink fighter. Man, they are dangerous. Seen this guy destroying it in Ewing Robson Jr., Andrew D. Johnson. And the LFA, he only lost once via armbar to Sean Williams Cerveni. When you train at Jackson Wink, you must be a futurist. You know, I like to call Jackson Wink the futurists, just like my fans. They always go ahead of time. Now he's going to meet Troy Pretty Boy Lamson. Troy Pretty Boy Lamson, 6'1", 75 inches of reach, hard knocks 365, excellent gym. He is a top-notch wrestler, but he suffered back-to-back losses to Jesse Ronson and Alex Munoz. He holds victories over Joe Elmore, Dustin Parrish, Kyle Prepolis. These are all good victories, and he will try to mount his opponent on the ground. Lost to Justin James via decision. Well, this could be a long fight, as much as I can see a long night. Because if Lamson drags the fight to the ground, it could be a problem for Edwin Cooper Jr. But Greg Jackson knows all wrestling tricks, so I hope Greg Jackson taught Edwin Cooper Jr. how to defend wrestling takedowns and how to fight in the clinch, etc. Let's see the odds. Edwin Cooper Jr. is a heavy favorite. Cooper Jr. to win for minus 375, but I like fight goes the distance. Cooper Jr. versus Lamson for minus 145. I really like that because I believe this is going to be a real war, unless Edwin Cooper Jr., of course, does something unpredictable, which is very much possible. He has good punches, and it's not as easy to submit him as it used to be in the past. Now we're going to go into the main event. Mike Barnett is going to meet Reynaldo Ekson. Mike Barnett is 11-3-0, and Iron is fighting out of Mobile, Alabama. And this guy had ups and downs in his career. Lost to Jesse Butler, Clay Harbison, defeated Ty Evans, Christopher Levan. Haven't watched much of his highlights, but I see that the guy is a finisher, but I really haven't watched him. I know Reynaldo Ekson way better. Guerrero, 17-5-0, 5'9", fighting out of Rio Grande do Norte. I've seen his EFC bouts against Tumisang Madiba, Igeo Cabeza, August Gambala. His submission skills are brutally good, literally brutally good. And if Ekson drags the fight to the ground, that's a problem for Mike Barnett. That's a very, very big problem for Mike Barnett. But Mike Barnett has never been choked out, which kind of gives me good and positive vibes and good and positive expectations for Mike to potentially survive until the last dying breath. But looking back at the bookies, it seems they don't expect fight to go the distance. Fight goes as expected. Ekson versus Barnett, not going the distance, is minus 195. I like Ekson to win for minus 300, but the problem is I don't know much about the other guy. That's the problem. I really haven't watched much of Mike Barnett. I watched this guy Ekson, and his submission skills definitely rock. So if Barnett keeps the fight on the feet, he might actually knock him out, but that's less likely to happen. So I really have to go now. Tonight, around 3 p.m. Eastern Time, I might cover Eagle FC. So right now, I really have to go. I have a very busy day today. And see you in the evening, guys. Hey, Niall. Sorry, man, I need to go now. 8 p.m. UK time. We'll go live. Or a bit earlier, but around that time I will cover Eagle FC. So whatever question you have, shoot me in then. I have a busy day today. I must go to the MMA dojo. Today I'm going to learn to counter wrestle. So today I'm learning that, and I have I'm late with writing, so catch you later. And 8 p.m. UK time, maybe a bit later, a bit earlier, but around that frame, just check you. Thank you for being my most loyal fan. Have a great day.